Here it is. Date is 28th of November, and this is the current weather over North America right now. This is a pretty interesting weather pattern here. But anyways, I want to I want to show you this weather pattern that I saved probably last year. Might have been last year. I think it was last year. I'm not sure what month it was when I saved it or anything, but I just want to show you. This is a very important weather pattern that I'm going to show you here. And this is it right here. And you can see that this weather was over North America in basically the same location. See how they show it to us today, and this is how they showed it to us last year. But in this picture, you can see South America right here. See, this is the west coast of South America. This curve and this whole area right here, where Chile would be right here, Peru or whatever would be right here, Brazil over here, and then the whole upper Amazon basin would be right here, right? Okay, so you can see that in the weather at least. And then we also have the Himalayan curve. So what I'm going to right now, I have this overlaid over Australia, so I'm just going to show you that while I'm here to make this easier. It's really important to understand the planet you live on. So this is one way of the way that I understand it, right? Okay, so here you go. This is over Australia, and you can see, look at that. That is Australia, right there in the weather over North America. Now, if I turned it turn this a little bit, where this edge right here, you can see the point in Australia where it would just line right up right here. If I turned it a little bit, but then it would take this out of alignment. So you got to understand, this is weather. It's not, and things have changed. But this is a good fit right here over Australia. It shows you that weather pattern has something to do with Australia as well as it does North America. Shows something like that. Okay, so let's just turn that one off for now and move up here to. Oh boy, I got to get rid of that one first. That's something I did at the end of the day. So now I got to find this one again here. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long to get to it. Not trying to waste anybody's time or anything. I think it's right here. Right here. Okay. So now we have South America. I want to fade that out too. How did I do that yesterday? Let me turn this off. And then turn off the South America one that's right here. I might as well just show it to you while I'm here. Okay, so I lined up South America to the, well, no, I can't do it this way. Hold on a second. Just bear with me. I'm sorry. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to have to go back up here again and just start from the beginning, where this whole thing started from, actually, would be the best. Started off by just looking around at my images, and this was here already, and you can see I named it Pluto North America. There's a reason for that. Okay. This is an overlay. I didn't even know what it was going to be when I clicked on Pluto North America. I thought it was going to be a weather pattern over North America, but it is over North America. But I thought it was going to be overlaid over North America, but it's not. It's overlaid over Africa, and I put it here for a reason. Basically, I was lining up this spot right here, this round part of the pattern here. But when I did that, I brought it up the other day, and I was looking at it, and I looked at it, and I said, man, that is a really good overlay. Really good. Because you can see the Gulf of Mexico right here, how it goes around all this, the Sahara here, and you can see how it goes right. It just fits beautifully. Just watch how it fits. You can see the Horn of Africa in there. And this is like what they show us all the time, what they talk about all the time, like the vagina of the earth, however you want to say it, right there. See how it is right here? Just one side, the other side. I got pictures of weather that show the other side, actually. And I've shown it before in videos. But look how the Gulf of Mexico just goes right around there, and then you come up this point comes right up along here, really good, along the Nile there. And I showed a video the other day where I put Africa with South America, And like I just said in the beginning of the video, this is showing South America right here. And it just confirmed that video I did the other day. Okay, and then Israel would be under this weather spot here. I shared this image the other day, so you can do the same alignment. But look at the Gulf of Mexico. Look at that. That is nice. And how it comes right out like this. And right here in the ocean, you see this teardrop shape on the ocean floor, right? Which is basically this right here. And when you turn on this weather pattern, you can see it. This is how they hide things now. This is the weather that they give you that's scattered like this. But they have images, I'm sure, that show that teardrop shape just beautifully right there in that spot. And you can think it's just coincidence, but it's not. Let me keep going here. Okay, so then I brought this picture. I decided I would just put this with China because I know it's got the Himalayan curve. So here we go. I think this one's China. Should be. Oh, that's actually, it was in the weather too. As I was looking at this one, I could see a weather pattern. There was a weather pattern right over here in the current weather that day. You know, I aligned it to that, and it matched perfect. It had the point and everything. But right now, we'll just take a quick look at it because it's not showing it as well. But you can still see it in the weather today. It's the same pattern. Okay, it's hard to see, but anyways, we'll just cancel that. We'll check it out later. I'll show you that one later. But I put that there first, and then I went to China. The other one, okay, right here. I aligned this with China, and we can see that it's the same pattern. Same pattern. Okay, and then what I did is I brought up South America, which is going to show us something. I aligned South America to this edge here. We'll bring that up real quick. I guess it's this one. Okay, see how I lined up the weather to the edge of South America there? This corner. Okay, and then look how it fits. Look how that fits in there. Let me bring up the weather pattern again over the top. See the same? It's the same pattern. Then you see here, now I'll take this away, and then we'll look at South America just over the China, as only aligned to the weather. I didn't align South America to China at all. Just aligned it to that weather pattern. And what'd I do? Okay, so take a look here, and I bet you that in the Amazon basin, there's a pattern that matches this right here. They don't show it to us in the Google Earth South America. Although they used to show something there in that spot, but they don't show it anymore. Anyways, it shows pretty nicely South America and the spot being related. Very nice. So the Andes and the Himalayas basically created by in the same area of the Earth somewhere over this spot. This is a volcanic eruption. This is, like I pointed out before, this volcano that used to be a volcano, this desert, obviously was a volcano at one time. It's huge. It's huge. And it's created all the continents basically. That same volcano has basically created, I mean, I'm showing it to you over North America, South America, and China. And Australia, I've showed you so far. Okay? And Africa. Africa too. So that's basically what we see. Okay, then here in Japan we have the egg weather pattern that shows the egg, which Argentina, Brazil, they all have the egg warship thing going on over there, as I've shown in videos before, which would put like a Mare Moscoviense impact right here in this spot, because we know it's by China or by Japan. The Mare Moscoviense, the rabbit, the egg, that pattern is right here. So that puts South America, all this together in the same location. Also, when you look at it over Africa, that pattern over Africa again, it shows that Mexico was right there in Egypt. Check it out. I forgot to show that part. Shows it right here. Here's Egypt right here. Watch. Right there where Mexico is. Right where the pyramid builders are. Puts them together right there. Puts that area together. So I mean, it's that you have to figure that out. How this this was like this at one time. This was somehow the supercontinent layers or something moved aside, or the whole continent moved off the top and then created a new continent. But this weather pattern is really important. I mean, it shows you a lot when you line it up the right way with the other continents, which I've shown it does fit every other continent. I didn't show Europe or anything because Europe, I do believe, was part of this right here. As you see this triangular shape right here. Oh, another thing, that volcano right here that I show in South America, showed it in South America already. We see it. It has to be there in North America, and it just happens to fall right over the Great Lakes. This area right here falls with it matches up with the Great Lakes, I do believe. And yeah, because we can see that right now. I'll show you right now. Should line right up to where the Great Lakes are. If we look at the pattern, right, turn it up this way. The Great Lakes are over here. Okay, so it doesn't line right up, but it doesn't matter because it goes up like this. We know that the volcano that created the Great Lakes goes all the way up to the Great Slave Lake or Great Bear Lake. There's a big straight line of volcanoes that go straight up from the Great Lakes up to Canada. Right here. Goes like this. From here all the way up to here. It's a straight line of lakes, big giant lakes, all up here. They're all volcanic. Must have been. And anyways, this part right here, this volcano, you can follow it all the way across in the Black Sea, the Caspian, the Black Sea, all the way across over here to the Azores, all the way over here to the Gulf of St. Lawrence. See the shape? See the shape right here? Okay, same thing. To the Great Lakes, same thing. Back up this way, same thing. Yellowstone, probably, we've seen the teardrop shape over here in North America in this area before. So it kind of wanders around and has built many continents, that volcano has. You'll see it here in different images of Australia. The same thing, it happens right here. And you can see it right here. Anyways, that's an important pattern. I think I wanted to show it a little different way, but anyways, I hope you understand what I'm trying to point out there. Puts the pyramid builders together. And if you followed me on a lot of my old videos with the weather patterns I've shown before, just link all these things together so well. I mean, everything is moved. Everything. Anyways, have a great day.